Lots of industry experts are warning of all the doom and gloom coming to the real estate market. If you're listening to any of them, you will have heard how it is straight up going to hell in a handbasket. And they might be right, and they might not. Let me tell you about why at this point, I don't care either way. Hi y'all, thanks so much for stopping back by. If you're new here, my name is Lori Livers, and I'm glad to have you stop and hang out for a few minutes. On this channel, we talk about passive income because that has been what's allowed me to live the life I want to live and not the life I thought I had to live. I earn my passive income with rental properties. We also talk a lot about planning and organizing because for me, planning and organizing is what made all the rest of this stuff possible. So I am straight up a planning and organizing nerd. And then as it turns out, we're also talking a lot about my YouTube journey because I get asked about YouTube almost as much as I get asked about real estate. So we're talking about my YouTube journey as well. But this video is all about why right now I don't care if the real estate market is going to crash or not going to crash and how I'm going to get through it either way. So first, let's talk about why a lot of these really great experts believe the market is absolutely going to crash. They make a lot of really valid points. Here in the United States, where I live and invest, the illness stimulus packages that are supporting the economy are coming to an end. In addition to that, eviction moratoriums are in place, and it's widely unknown how that's going to play out. So renters may very well likely not be able to pay their rent, but they will be legally allowed to stay in their homes. Also, the legislative mortgage forbearance periods are running out. So if renters aren't paying rent and can stay in their homes, and investors can't pay their mortgage because the forbearance periods are running out, then that's a recipe for a big problem in the real estate market. There are a lot of things that either are or could be really going really wrong for the real estate market. Right now, if you would take just a second to hit that like button, I'll explain to you why at this moment in time, those things just don't matter to me and my plan for getting through it either way. So as we talked about, the government's economic stimulus program that has kind of been holding up the economy through this whole pandemic crisis is coming to an end. And our government is not exactly efficient in solving this problem. So we don't really know how this is going to play out. But the reason I'm not incredibly concerned about that at this time is because I've made a point to place tenants in my properties that are considered essential employees. Now this does not mean that they can't or won't lose their jobs, but they have made it this far, so I'm going to continue to believe that won't change. Another big concern for investors in the real estate market right now is that eviction moratoriums are in place. And even though we really don't know what's going to happen with this, I'm just not going to worry about it right now. I spend so much time and effort screening tenants before I place them in my rental properties that I am simply not going to be concerned with the what ifs of the eviction process unless I have to be. I'm just not going to worry about something that hasn't happened. Another huge concern of real estate investors right now is that mortgage forbearance periods are running out. But none of my loans are in forbearance, so I'm just not going to worry about this right now either. I have responsibly accumulated the appropriate reserves to ride out this kind of situation. Not forever, but for long enough, I hope. So I'm not going to sit here in fear of something that hasn't happened yet. I have planned for the worst, and I'm going to hope for the best. And I'm not going to be afraid of whatever is coming our way because it hasn't happened yet, and it may not. No one knows for certain what's going to happen with the real estate market or any other market for that matter, because we are not the people that get to know that kind of thing before it happens. There are many really valid, credible signs that the real estate market is going to crash in a big way. And there are also some credible signs that nothing's going to change at all. Historically, the real estate market has always gone up if given enough time. And I'm a long-term investor, so I'm prepared to ride out a drop in the market. This is a big reason why I chose buy and hold rental properties as my preferred real estate investment, is because it does give you the time to ride out market corrections, crashes, whatever you want to call it. It gives you the time to ride out those situations and not lose money. So what I'm doing if the market crashes is getting prepared to get out there and look for some really great deals. And what I'm going to do if the market stays exactly the same as it is now is I am going to stay out there and look for some really great deals. And if the market continues to rise, guess what? I am still going to be looking for some really great deals because there are always great deals to be had. You've just got to go find them. So if you haven't seen my buy video, I am going to link that one to the end of this one so you can watch that one. In that video, I give a high-level breakdown of really what I'm looking for in a deal and what makes it a great deal. So if you like this video, you might like that one too. So there it is in a nutshell, why I don't really care what's going to happen with the real estate market at this time and what my plan is either way. I hope 6 months from now, we are not looking back and going, boy, she was wrong. But if we are, then I will share that with you as well. I hope that sounds interesting. Please do hit that subscribe button and ring the bell, and you'll be notified all the new videos coming your way, and we'll see how this turns out. I'm looking forward to it. I hope you are too. And until then, enjoy the rest of your day. Bye, y'all.